Today on the Deal Room, we're going to talk about
Boxables.
Deal Alert.
Hotel Deal Alert.
Ooh, multifamily opportunities.
Today, only on the Deal Room.
You woke up, you wanted a Boxabl, you jumped on the pad.
I was researching it last
you ordered
night.
a Boxabl.
I was researching it last night.
You do have places to put it if it comes like tomorrow.
It won't come tomorrow. That thing's on back order. Actually, you can pay $5,000 to be at the front of the line or something. But I got to find out the zoning of what we can do.
What's the back order? How long?
Who knows? I'll do some research later. But I figured I need prices to come down a little on land, oceanfront land.
You know, that's one topic that I don't think is going to happen.
Land?
Yeah. The reason why is because they're finding here, Mr. Dodani, that prices are surging for land. 12.6% over the past 12 months, and that includes highly in the state of Florida, in which we live.
I mean, I don't want to sound cocky, but I'm a very good negotiator.
You 100% are. I know you can get a good piece of land at a good price. I know you can. You know we.
I'll throw some turtles on there before I make the offer. Go for turtles. They won't even know they got them.
That is funny. Yeah. Prices increase have been driven by a surge in volume. Land sales approached $100 billion in 21, up from less than $60 billion in 2020. Well, there's also a pandemic, so people were not really shopping land. In 2019, according to CoStar data. Shout out CoStar.
What city in your town will allow a Boxabl? I want to know. Put it in the comments, please. I really want to know. I'm curious. Like, I think it's the future, but are the cities going to give us problems about it? I mean, sure, you can throw on an agricultural zoning. Maybe
Why couldn't it be residential?
If you put a few multifamily, well, it depends on HOA. Is there an HOA?
No, but let me ask you this. We know someone.
With 136 acres?
Correct. That is looking to sell that probably here pretty shortly.
Yeah.
So what if
We also have 36 acres for like 1.9 million.
that 36 acre slot, I feel, is a perfect location for this? Because I looked at the area.
Yeah, and the utilities are right there.
Right.
Yeah.
This is very interesting here. But why would there, I guess there would need to be an HOA put in. And the reason I'm saying that is,
Landscape.
all right, listeners, here, now we're getting really crazy here. Now we're getting really crazy. We could put something like this together, if you think about it. So investors maybe want to be into something like this.
Yeah.
Please contact the Deal Room. We can talk. But with that being said,
You know, we can
Not like
also, you're allowed to open a franchise of Boxabl.
really interesting.
I think they're all over the world already.
But where you're making
There's
my
a
head,
heat map of franchises on the website.
you're kind of making my head go like mobile home park. Now the thing is, when
That for sure. That's 100%. You could do that. The question is, what else can we do?
well, see, but when you say that, they're like mobile home parks up north are different than mobile home parks here in.
Yeah, like you're talking about like Koa. Where
Well,
they have a band and they got the
Oh,
pool
no. What I'm
and
saying is just as far as like infrastructure, because like when you said HOA, I was like, no, why would you need an HOA? But you may want to have an HOA unless they weren't all individually owned, because your lawn maintenance, you would have to do certain things just in the quote unquote community form was to be developed if it was a thing.
So you're talking about condo. Well, you're talking about
I'm talking like mobile home concept.
Yes.
Upping up a mobile home concept only using Boxabl homes. which are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Using Boxables.
So you want to own the whole thing with a bunch of Boxables. That's ideal. That's what I like.
Yeah.
I'd throw tennis courts.
Yeah, make it like
pickleball.
I'm with you.
My kids want to open a kids club after being on the cruise this past weekend.
All right, so this could be something that this, like you said, the big thing we'd have to look into on this situation would be to make sure zoning would be okay. I can't see why it wouldn't fit into a residential zoning area though, and not be approved. I mean, these are homes. These are what you said. How many square feet? 400 square feet.
That's the question, right? So, is the city gonna consider it modular? Are they gonna accept what's in the walls, even though they're saying it's very good against hurricanes, etc.?
Well, I mean, what is a mobile home? I mean, it's frame built. They're
those
not
things
concrete
blow
block.
away.
That's
the thing. Those things blow away. But a Boxabl, hey, they might say, hey, you need a slab, or what's the infrastructure sitting
like an
on?
RV, like a mobile home park.
Yeah.
Right. They sit on. Yeah. So, I mean, you would have to put the Boxabl on a slab anyway. You would have to have slabs.
You'd
done.
want it to, so it don't sink.
Yeah, sink. But I mean, just so everything is level. I mean,
Yeah.
It's an interesting idea because you just bought one. You literally just bought.
Put an order for one. I don't know when I'll get it. I might get it in 2030. Who knows?
But you put an order in for a Boxabl. I love you.
I think it was 49. I think it was 49,000. So, by the time I get it, it might be 62,000. I don't know.
Oh, you're right about
But
that.
according to Joe Biden, we have 0% inflation this month.
That's true.
This
And
past
it's
month.
transitory, and so and supplies.
Did you hear him?
Yeah,
He said
I heard that malarkey.
we have 0% inflation.
Good luck, brother.
I guess in a concept, I understand what he's saying, because we didn't go up. We went down in the yearly inflation amount.
Right.
I'll call them back.
That's only in the last few weeks, which have been affected by other sources too. So,
no, but yeah, so 8 point. So we were sitting in the office. Ray was like, dude, it's going to come 10.1. I was like 8.6. My dad was like 5.
Yeah, you guys called it. I know.
like,
You guys, yeah.
5? What?
I was with Ray though for a minute. I was with Ray there because end of summer come like the last part, but you're right. But the gas prices have come down. Thank God, knock on wood. Gas is cheap now.
When the
gas is cheap. It's only $3-4 something to go.
When the housing comes to a screeching halt, and we knew it was coming one day, we always know things are coming. We just don't know how it's going to happen. What is going to make it happen? A war, a terrorism attack, or, Nancy Pelosi showing her cleavage.
It happens.
You never know what's going to make it happen, right? So this is it. Pull back on the rate, or sending the rates up. Although the 10-year Treasury is down. So if you guys are trying to buy things, I would hit up your lenders and, don't let them bully you again. Just be like, guys, the Treasury's
correct
down.
A lot of people don't know that. Yeah,
2.7. Yeah, some days it shows a little green, some days it shows a little red, but that's where it's at. So you should be able to get a rate around 4 or 5.
And something you said this morning too, when we were saying, and you're right, the media, like as soon as the rates get up and oh my God, and they get all the real estate experts on there and everything, which I'm not saying they're not experts or anything like that, but they're like the fear that gets put out and they're like, this is the new rate and this is the new, which a majority of it is, but like you just said, they only trinkle in some things about when the Treasury and the yields are a little bit lower than what it is. And you can get better interest rates that are out there. Right there, I think on, like you said, commercial, we had 4.75. Another one that just came in, I think at 5 flat. And that was after the second bump they just did.
Don't
third bump by now.
Don't be afraid to shop. Be like your wife. They love to shop. You're shopping for rates.
Do you think A Boxabl is financeable. Can you get financing on a Boxabl?
I'm sure there is a way. Lenders might not like it because it's probably it's like financing a car. The amount of money. Although it seems safer than a car. I mean,
I'd rather
a car
have a Boxabl than a car.
depreciates where a Boxabl, you know.
Okay, so if you were to do a development on this,
I'll
we need
finance
slabs.
it for you guys.
I'm
Hit
sure
me
that-
up. Just make sure the land is collateral for me.
Yeah, need something. Slab, plumbing and electric has to be put in, so infrastructure has to be put in.
HVAC's in, plumbing's in there. You just have to kind of,
It has
the
to be just
infrastructure
connected,
has to be there. Yeah. For
before the Boxables can arrive. This is very interesting.
I mean, I don't know if it even has to do it before it arrives. I mean, maybe, yeah.
But you can, so for,
I want to be ready for it.
I wonder if you bought multiple Boxables, if they'll give you a deal. So say if we were like, we want to order 40 Boxables.
I think at that point, you just open the franchise and just
Is it cheaper?
take the profit.
But what's the price of what's the buy-in, the franchise buy-in?
I don't know.
I wonder. To be honest with you, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, you could start a whole Boxable town.
I think that would just be the neat. Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, how many people that are, especially the millennials that are so into this right
The
now?
town of
and
Deal
different-
Room.
But then, like you said, like even for like Airbnb,
Sedita Drive.
he just named his streets.
Dodani Drive. Dodani Avenue.
That would be. Pretty. All right. So anybody out there tuning and listening, let's put our heads together here. Let's brainstorm. If you're thinking about investing, maybe a little bit, maybe we can dig a little deeper on this Boxable community / neighborhood / area. I don't even know what
For
you really
me,
want
it's
to call
all
it.
about the zoning. I mean, other than that, it's a slam dunk.
I think we'd be okay. I mean, how would it not be considered residential?
Because for instance, single family, right? They want a certain caliber of building. And if they consider it modular, they could put up a
Okay, I
fuss.
see what you're saying there. Right now, I
So
understand.
we'd have to check with
Excuse me.
local municipalities, wherever you guys are, wherever we are, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, I mean, if,
Or what do we got to do to get a variance or a zoning change?
that's where the attorney comes. That's where our good attorney comes.
Yes. I mean, every town has multiple real estate attorneys. You kind of just got to find the guy or firm that, basically, their kids grew up together with the city officials, or, they do lunches and dinners and events. And sometimes, these attorneys are such good friends with city officials that, they go away on vacations, things like that. You got to know their background, right? So, like, for instance, one of the ones we know, he was actually partners in the firm of the city local manager. So, obviously they know each other. There's a relationship there. So,
Dude, these things are cool though. Full kitchens, bathroom, living room, ultra low utility bills, insulation technology included LED.
if it's
lighting.
good enough for Elon Musk, it's good enough for me. Shoot, I'll buy my kids each one, my wife one, and me one.
Let's see. Learn. I'm just on here. You can get a
If I'm in the
wheelchair.
doghouse, I'd rather be in a Boxable doghouse.
Let's learn about these things. I mean, like you said, so they're framed.
Tonight you sleep with the dogs.
Forget her.
I think
Well-
she got her son a job over there in Taiwan, like on another board.
Good. That's good.
It's like a trend, huh? That's how they get paid. He was there with her. You believe that?
I did after the fact. After when I guess they were home, but yeah, I didn't know until I heard. I'm happy she went, though. I mean, going down this road here, I mean, I think she did the right thing by showing up, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Which hopefully, we shall see. If things are in funny places every day. Every day it's a funny place.
So we got a hotel?
We did. Got a great opportunity yesterday that...
We've been there before.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have footage of it. I think we played footage like at the beginning when we first started out the podcast or something.
When we were doing a little site inspection, checking it out.
I don't remember what podcast number that was.
We can look it up. But, yeah, so this would be a deal alert.
With a pool.
Nice pool.
Near 95.
With just...
I-95.
Yeah, and over $1 million in renovations done so far this year of 22.
2 buildings.
So we're in August, so they've already put over $1 million into it.
2 buildings.
Is it 2 buildings or is it more than 2 buildings?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Well, it's 138.
2 separate, kind of.
Yeah, 2 separate. I wonder how many.
So what's the best way to run this thing?
You know,
Convert it? Airbnb? Half and half?
digging in the last, couple hours here, checking it out. I feel that you can do.
You
have a lot of
You know what
options.
I would do.
I agree with you. I was
I'd
going
go
to say it.
400 per week, per unit.
Well, I believe
52 weeks of the year.
one of
Divide that by 2. That's your net.
and one of the buildings is currently doing that. From what I can see from last year, the net was really it was 500, I think, and 50K, a little upwards of that. The net was last year. But they're currently, I believe, doing the weekly rental in one of the sides of the property. But like you said, this could be a great conversion. I really do see this as a great conversion to multifamily. It is the subject property we're discussing here is currently a hotel, 138 keys, fully running. I mean, not distressed in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. Great location, sitting on a little over 7 acres, all concrete block. You have, like you said, a pool. There is a fitness center. There is a business center. I think I have to double check.
Harley Davidson's across the street, destination Daytona. And if you want to build, we may be able to give you 136 acres across the street somewhere nearby. For not a lot of money either. It's only like 15 million or something.
And truthfully, I think we're priced right for the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
I really do. I think it's
We're
actually one of the
definitely
best deals of the year, truthfully,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I think it's a great opportunity. So anyone interested in, if you're looking for a hotel, if you're looking for a property can possibly convert a hotel into multifamily, which doesn't really have to be done, but if you're in that, niche and you're looking for that, this is a great location.
This one
Up and coming.
Yeah,
Too,
this-
with lots of growth happening.
This one we can send you right away. Because it's all signed, sealed, locked, and loaded. But we also have a $20 million hotel on the ocean that we can't tell you about until, proof of funds, bio, real estate
It's
owned,
coming.
schedule.
It's coming. That one's coming.
And
And
NDAs, of course.
And also, we're getting in the hotel arena. We're also getting in the Jacksonville area a 40 plus key hotel as well. So we have that coming too. I don't know if I mentioned that to you.
Yeah.
I spoke with.
Sitting on over 4 acres of land.
Mm-hmm.
Hot location.
So yeah, it's like a hotel week too. But then we were on multi inspections all week too, and got some good multi deals and multis under contract.
We got 29 units under contract. We got a couple 4s going.
You have the 5,
We have the 5.
the 25.
We gotta do this. We have 2 7s that we need to lock down with somebody. So those are available. I don't know if they'll make it past the weekend or
Yeah, this
past Tuesday. So you might want to hit us up for that quickly.
Yeah. The
One of the
response has
7
been
units
insane.
is killing it at like 14,000 a month.
And that's over on the mainland side?
Mainland side,
Daytona?
near the river. However, there's a 7 unit on beach side that you could really kill it because it's a multifamily, but it literally has the hotel motel license attached to it. So you have a legal Airbnb-able property, and it has parking that you would not know about unless you have Sean Sedita, the detail man himself, locking that down.
We found that. We found that surprise, didn't we? We found that.
Yeah. He only told us afterwards, though, Ray.
Which we didn't even know that he even knew. We were
just going to pull a fast one on him. We're like, let's pull a fast one on that rookie.
He doesn't even know the parking. Yeah, we were like, he doesn't even know.
He won't even know.
We got him. Let's do it. Put it in.
It would have been funny. We would have told him.
Of course.
We just mess with him a little bit.
That's a great location. I mean,
Yeah.
minutes from a water park. That's on, like Dino mentioned, the beachside Daytona Beach. Minutes from everything, right in the heart of everything. And that license really is like gold for that property because, like Dino said, Airbnb, if you're into that as well. But the rents are phenomenal.
And it's across from
Stabilized.
Ocean Walk, like the movie theater, the water park, the Ocean Center, the Hilton, you name it. Like, Jesus. I mean, actually, one of the tenants works in the Ocean Walk, like, timeshare tower.
Oh, okay.
And she lives there. So
Beautiful.
she's one of the tenants, but you can get rid of the tenants eventually and do Airbnb. Vacasa opened up an office nearby, so you can even just walk into them, say, hey, what do you think of this? They'll tell you the numbers. They'll tell you something like $700 to $900 a week, depending on what event's going on in the city. Give you all the expense ratios, all that. Hit you with the P&L. You use them for a year. If you like the way it's going, keep on going. Or, use their same model and do it yourself. Save an extra 20%.
And I think it's good. They do everything for you, like you said. They
Yeah, it's
literally do
mailbox money.
everything
That's
for
what I would
you.
do.
So, you can be passive, very passive, and just say thank you. They clean everything. They do everything for you guys. I'm trying to think of what else this week. It's been a little bit of a crazy week. Been a little under the weather.
I thought Sean got me sick, but apparently I feel like $1 million. And I just took a COVID test.
Negative.
Prognosis negative.
Negative. We had some clients come in town this week. It was nice to see them.
Yes, that was a nice little meal.
We had a nice
at the
dinner
Hard
with them.
Rock.
Yeah, we had a nice dinner with them. Interesting. We have been busy.
Yeah.
There was something else I was just thinking. Oh, going out there, speaking of these deals like Dino was mentioning. Guys, again, Florida, I know we spoke on this a few episodes ago. So now we're about 2, maybe 3 weeks later. The market residentially, I've noticed, is just coming down just a little bit. If commercially, just a hair. I mean, for when I'm still seeing in a few weeks, but again, Florida, we're holding. So, I mean, again, no crystal ball. But if you're waiting for like December, I know going back to Mr. Grant Cardone, he's saying next April, May, it's going to be time for the taking. I don't doubt him in any way, shape, or form. He has no crystal ball either.
It depends where you are.
Yeah, and it depends where you are. But I mean,
And for him, a taking is 10% because if he's buying something at $400 a door and he wants to buy it at $350, well, there he goes. Because if the price comes down 10%, he offers another 10 or 15% lower, and he says, "Hey, take it or leave it." And sometimes somebody else comes along and swipes it up. He's talked about it before.
oh yeah,
But he thinks like there's plenty of fish in the sea.
yeah. I think it's changing a little bit, but yeah.
Well, on the high dollar stuff, if you have the cash, you can negotiate.
Of course. Yeah.
But I see, of course, the stuff we're selling, it's very hard to even get inventory. Anything in the $150,000 to $220,000 range per door. Yeah, it's going to get swiped up. If somebody has a 1031 exchange, it's a big conglomerate, they're going to just pick it up.
Or capital groups that have funding already ready to go, syndications that are ready to go.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But the point of that is, I don't think anything's, I mean, I'm sure prices maybe just, obviously CPI just came out, like you said, you know what I mean? Things are
8 points.
Giving credit to the Fed for these rate hikes and all this. We're hearing rates are going to continue to go up for the rest of this year into next year.
But they're only going up. The next hike is a half, they're saying now, instead of
October, right? Or September.
0.75 or 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. But again, the Treasury's down. That affects the bank rate.
Right.
So...
But I think get in. Now's still a good time to get in. Like you're basically, I know you might be waiting, and where I'm going with all this is we're not really seeing too many indicators, at least here in Florida, where things are like really dropping or numbers are going down. They are slightly. I am seeing that, especially more in residential. Excuse me. But we know the rates are going up. Commercially, I mean, we saw another comp come in this morning. I sent over. I mean, it was pretty much on the money. Price per door for that product. That product came in $130 per door. That's pretty much where that product has been, which is pretty good price per door, for the last 6 to 12 months in that particular area. So, I mean, that didn't go down really anything. So if you're looking, we knock on wood, this week we had a pretty good run at some inventory that we currently have both on and off the market. Contact us if you'd like to get any information on any of those opportunities. We're always here to help. Also, where can they find us, Mr. Dodani?
Crexi, I was just going to say, if you guys want to see this hotel, I mean, I know we definitely want to see you guys in the link below, fill out that form. But if they want to see this hotel, we're going to put it up this weekend, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'd say,
Crexi, Dino Dodani, Sean Sedita. It's under our brokerage name. I don't want to talk about the brokerage at all, but just for keeping everything separate. But yeah, Dino Dodani, Crexi, Sean Sedita, he'll be on there. And just like he is for the Streamline Hotel and all that. So if you guys want to look at that one too, we're still negotiating a number there. So that's still up for grabs, right?
Yep. We're going back and forth with 2 groups right now on that one.
Yeah. And then, we got, you guys want something, call us. We got it. It's just sometimes Sean remembers most of it and I can only remember certain ones. Sometimes I'm like, guys, I'm talking to a buyer and I'm like, I can tell you about 10 right now, but if we got to go further than that,
I forget to sometimes. So yeah, you try to keep.
I gotta hit up Sean.
We try to keep everything.
So yeah, somebody was like messaging us last night, right? And she was like Riverside.
Oh yeah, we're both like Riverside.
I'm like, what Riverside property? And then she said, oh, it's this. Then she sent me a picture. I was like, oh yeah, when can we show it to you? Let's put in an offer.
That's funny.
Yeah, definitely.
And some things to keep in mind, guys. Is, first of all, we've been getting the email. We've got a really cool email this week. We have a meeting with someone that's been watching this show that we did a couple episodes we did prior. I don't know which number it was, but about the conversions. Speaking, we were talking about hotel conversions today.
Yep.
We're looking forward to that call next. Actually, I think next Wednesday or this upcoming Wednesday, we're doing that with Mr. Jake. But keep in mind, try to help. We do have a little bit of a group and team that we work with, but unlike most commercial groups and brokerages and so on and so forth that have teams of like 15, 20, 30, 40. Most of it is myself and Dino, so everyone knows. So we really do try to keep, we do have some great agents that are in our group and team, but a majority of it is us. So bear with us if we don't answer your email right away that day. I know this week because we were in inspections. I don't think we were even, there was like 2 or 3 days we weren't even touching computers. To be honest with you, I think it was only towards the end of the week that we were able to even get back to some emails and some phone calls and follow-up. So please keep them coming in. But bear with us if we don't get back to you right away. We will definitely touch you. And also, please follow us on LinkedIn.
Touch you.
Touch you. Well, not touch you that way. I mean, reach out and touch somebody. Reach out and say, hi, how you doing?
But I hear anybody say touch you like that, I think of Biden or.
Oh, no, you could definitely get creepy on all that.
God.
Yeah. But going back to socials, what? Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I think even TikTok. If there's some social media platform, the Deal Room is on that platform. That was pretty funny. I didn't want to take away from your joke. How about the jacket? 25 minutes to put on a jacket or something.
That's so. He is amusing.
Oh,
but
politics.
I mean, he's amusing. Yeah, he makes me laugh. But dude, you can't have somebody like that leading your country. But I don't know.
I know every day it seems. I know.
I'm sure they'd say the same thing about me if I was leading the country.
No, I mean, I don't want to. We don't know everything behind the curtains, but
Gina.
Wow. Wow. The whole crew. I'm sorry, and I was never. I mean, the whole crew. Wow. But America, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Deal Room.